Oh man, well the fact that like because of our class sizes being so small, you can give more attention to each student, and that greatly improves and builds the relationship with the rest of the students. Like my first grade 8 class, they just graduated last year, and it's very emotional for me because I got to see them from grade 8 all the way to grade 12. Especially like this year, we got to, through community partnerships and initiatives through the high school, I got to take my class canoeing, my English class canoeing. We also got to go and see College Boreal do some electrofishing in Caboni Creek, as well as take my classes on many field trips to different areas in the community, like the cornfields and down by James Bay Creek to look at the ecosystems. And we were able to also participate in the creek restoration. Oh, the robotics program. Oh, I'm lucky to be part of that. It's a robotics program. The kids get to build and compete using robots. This year, due to COVID, we had to scale back a bit, but at the same time, the kids are learning to code, they're building the robots. They just completed the practice field upstairs, so we're gonna be practicing with autonomous code first, and then controlling it with a remote control. It's super cool. Come on over and see what Wiki has to offer. Since I've been here, I was able to immerse myself in the culture and learn some Ojibwe at the same time, as well as you grow as a teacher helping these students. One of the biggest things I would love to say is like my commute to school here is the best. As I'm driving here, there's a place called 10 Mile Point that overlooks the water, and you see some mountains in the background, and hills and mountains in the background, and a little island, and as the sun rises you have different purple hues and colors, and it's gorgeous. The only traffic jam here is a deer running across the road, so it's a lot different than like teaching in the GTA.
I chose to come work in Wikwamikong for the Board of Education because I truly enjoy working for smaller communities and smaller boards, as I can create more of a connection with the community and also my students. I also enjoy the land-based opportunities because that's one of my skill sets. So it's really important for me within my employment that my skill sets are acknowledged, and we have awesome opportunities for getting students weekly, even daily, out on the land through land-based activities. Also working in smaller schools, especially this one, I was attracted to coming here because previously I was working in another First Nation community, but it was more remote than this location. And I wanted to continue with my passion of teaching Anishinaabe youth. And from my previous community, I gained so much knowledge about teaching practices, traditions, and culture that I wanted to carry that on throughout my teaching. So coming here to Wikwamikong Board of Ed, I was able to continue expanding my knowledge and participating within Anishinaabe culture and traditions along with my students. So ultimately, coming to work here was my choice because I got to work with First Nation children and also closer to Southern Ontario where my family is.
Well, I'm a big fan of the outdoors. Being here is you're immersed in it. It's everywhere. I saw a position open up at the board online, and I thought I might as well take the opportunity while I can. So I came here. Beautiful area, beautiful environment. If you're like I'm a little bit of a fisherman, a hiker, that sort of stuff. So this is the place to be. The school also has a great land-based learning program where the students are outside and they're kind of immersed in that sort of outdoors and in nature, so they're learning that way, and I think that's really important. They're, you know, great technology, great use of like classroom resources, and awesome staff as well. And being here, I could totally see that the staff have been awesome and really helpful. Really smooth transition with me, helping me, you know, we're kind of as a team, so I love that sort of environment. Culture as well, being immersed in a First Nations community, that was really important to me. It was different than what I was brought up in, so just being, you know, learning and adapting in the sort of culture is awesome. The people in the community have been so great and helpful, and I'm looking forward to learning much more and offering what I can.
Ani Kristen Smith Dishnikas. My name is Kristen Smith, and I've been working here in Wikwemkong for, this is my second year, teaching grade 1, and I'm very happy here and grateful for the opportunity to teach here, and I'm going to tell you some of the reasons why, and there's a lot of them. My main one is I love working in a community-based school where there are relationships between staff, the community, and the kids, and I think that's really important, and I haven't seen that in other places in a more public school setting. And I'm really grateful for that, because as I'm becoming more familiar with the families and the community, it definitely makes me want to stay. I also believe in the relationships that are built here between the staff and the students. It's like a family, and you care, and there's so much caring and heart that goes into everything that's done here, and the child is at the center of education in the decisions that are made in the classroom and at the board level. And for me, that's why I'm a teacher, because of the kids. And so when everybody's on board and putting that child at the center, then we're here for the right reasons. There's a lot of support here with the EAs in the classroom, and there's support at the board level with the different principals. You feel like you have a voice. They're very open to ideas that you might have, and there's a lot of sharing and collaboration that goes into the programming here. One of the other things I love is just the opportunity to, as a non-Indigenous person, become more familiar with the language and culture that is so important and key in this time of truth and reconciliation. So I'm able to learn here and try my best to bring that into the classroom, and if I can't do that, then find ways that we can do that with people outside in the community, or people that can come in and share their knowledge with us. There's also a lot of support in terms of what's in the classroom, technology, and anything that we might need to deliver our best teaching to the children. So this is a great place to work. I have worked in other schools and for other boards, and I really like it here, and I'm hoping that this will be where I stay, and I'm really just grateful for being here and learning alongside the children. Miigwech, Lama.
Ani, my name is Mr. Beaudry. I've been with the Wikwemkong Board of Education for 4 years now. So I went to school in North Bay, Nipissing University. What I like about working at the Wikwemkong Board of Education, there are smaller class sizes, so it gives you lots of opportunity to get you know, to give the best quality education you can to your students. You know, more one-on-one opportunities, more opportunities to build relationships with your students, build some trust with them, to ensure that they have the best education possible. In terms of lifestyle, Manitoulin Island is second to none. We have, you know, a very vast, expansive landscape here that allows us to be outdoors, you know, through all the seasons, right? We have snowshoeing, hiking, canoeing, if you're a person that likes to fish and to hunt, I mean, there's endless possibilities on Manitoulin Island. And also, I know there is a little bit of a housing shortage right now, but if you are looking to relocate here and maybe possibly start a family or bring your family here, the cost of living and the ability to acquire maybe some land or a house here is more affordable than maybe some of the places that are down south right now. And mentioning down south, we're very close to down south, right? Like, we're not that far. I wouldn't really consider the Wikwemicong Board of Education to be a remote community. I would consider this to be very close to the larger urban centers, especially with the ferry in the summertime. So excellent place to work. There's lots of room for growth in your career. The Wikwemicong Board of Education is always ensuring that we have opportunities to pursue you know, different types of qualifications to help advance our careers as well. So miigwech for asking me to share a little bit, and we hope to see you here with this with our wonderful school board here.
Ani, Gail Payette, Indigenous Chiging Donjiba. Hi there, my name is Gail Payette. I'm from Chiging on Manitoulin Island, the largest freshwater island in the world. And I work here in Wikwemicong Board of Education, and we are located on Manitoulin Island, and Wikwemicong is probably one of the largest First Nations around as well. Are you looking for a rewarding educational experience? A place where you are welcomed, supported, and appreciated? Wikwemicong Board of Education will provide that professional experience that you're looking for. First and foremost, the students are amazing and will encourage you to be yourself and to develop confidence and pride. As an educator, you will welcome the richness of the local community, rich in culture, rich in traditions, rich in Anishinaabe speakers and knowledge keepers. Partnerships and collaboration with the local community programs will enhance the learning experience for all. When considering the top 4 reasons for me to make the jump to the Wikwemicong Board of Education, I considered student success and interactions, teamwork, collaboration with all colleagues at the school, maintenance staff, educational assistants, Anishinaabe instructors, administration, and all teachers within the school work together and help each other. I also considered support. Administratively, we are very much supported, we are appreciated, and we know that we can get the assistance whenever we need it. We just need to talk to our administration here at the school or even at the top level of the Wikwemicong Board of Education. And another good point about this is our salary is up to par. So you're looking for a good pay? Wikwemicong's got it. I'm very happy to be part of such a remarkable educational system. I've been in education for many years on Manitoulin Island, and accepting a career here was hands down the best decision that I've ever made. The outstanding social media presence allows local community and others to appreciate the meaningful learning experiences that occur on a regular basis here in Wikwemicong. Wikwemicong wants you as an educator, a role model, and a professional that's willing to enhance learning for yourself and most importantly for the students. So let's nurture the students mentally, physically, spiritually, and socially together. Naha. See you soon.